Hello everyone and welcome to another episode of The Magic Body. This week we are going to talk about the feet, and today I am going to give you an idea that just thinking this idea will change your experience of the feet. So they say that our eyes are the windows into our soul. Well, our feet are the windows into our body, because the way that we move, the way that our feet move, determine how the rest of our body moves. It's profound once you really learn about it, but for now, I just want to share this idea because I think that it can really impact the way that you experience your feet. So, this day and age, we are walking around mostly on concrete, right? So if you go outside, especially if you live in a city, you are the majority of the time walking around on concrete. And then we put on these shoes that might as well be casts, right? They allow so little movement a lot of times, the shoes that we wear. So our feet are like bound in casts and we're walking around on concrete. Compared to what our feet were designed for, which was to be walking barefoot in really dynamic surfaces. Like back, if you walk in the dirt and there's tree roots it's just such a dynamic experience for the feet. And since we don't have that anymore, I think that this idea that I will share with you can really help bring some of that dynamicism back. So the idea is that just take a minute and think about how many bones are in each foot. And think of a number. So we have, in each foot, we have 26 bones and 33 joints. So I don't know what number you came up with, but when I first was asked this question, I didn't think there were that many bones in the foot. But there are so many bones, 26 bones and 33 joints, right? So you can think about your foot as like a sack of bones that's moving around. And instantly, for me, I think already my feet feel more dynamic because I'm imagining so much more potential articulation when I consider how many bones are in each foot, right? So as you are walking through the day, even if you're in shoes that are constricting, and even as you're walking on hard surfaces, think about all the articulation that is happening in those 33 joints, right? The 26 bones, the way that they're moving with every step. Think about that as you walk, and that should start to open up your feet. And think about every single step as a massage, right? So you're walking in every single step. You're articulating through your foot and you're massaging your feet. As there's more movement potential realized in your foot with each step, then each step becomes a massage. So I want to tell you a funny story. I was a dancer for 10 plus years. And so my feet are really strong. And I was lucky enough to be barefoot the majority of the day for most of my career. I would really only wear shoes going to and from rehearsal, take my shoes off at home, have my shoes off all day during rehearsal. So my feet are very articulate, very strong, very dynamic. So we went on tour to Singapore. And I was really excited. For some reason, I thought like Singapore was the place to shop, right? So I really wanted to get some new shoes. And I was like, this is going to be great. I'm going to find some really well-priced shoes. And I'm going to just, spend the whole day off shoe shopping. So I went out and I was shopping for shoes. And, Asian women, I was in a company where we had a lot of Chinese women. And just generally, their bones are smaller, at least than my bones. And we would joke that they had bird bones because their bones are so delicate, at least the women in our company. And I think for a lot of women in Singapore, they must just have much smaller bones than I do because these shoes were like, they were not only tiny, but they were very weak. And you see, when I buy shoes, I pretty much destroy a pair of shoes in one season. Because as I'm walking through life, I am my feet are articulating, and I am really giving my shoes a workout. So I was shoe shopping and it was not working out. I mean, if I could even get the shoe on my foot, I felt like I was destroying the shoe as I was walking around the store. I mean, these shoes were like designed for very delicate steps. And here I am, like these like strong, wide feet, which I'm so grateful for. I wouldn't change that for the world. But I was destroying these shoes. And needless to say, I did not end up finding any shoes in Singapore that I could buy. And I was literally nervous that I was damaging the shoes when I tried them on in the store. So with this idea, as you think about 26 bones, 33 joints, every step is a massage, I want you to give your shoes a workout as you walk. I want you to be articulating so much through the foot that you're giving your shoes a workout, right? So, and that's going to really help open up your foot. And in my case, it brings a lot of relief to my feet. If my feet are sore and tired, the more that I feel the articulation of my feet as I walk, and I enjoy the dynamic movement of the foot, the more that it feels like a foot massage. Walking feels like a foot massage. So give that a try, and I hope that's helpful. Thank you.